Hello and welcome back to ROADTRIpVIA, the once-a-day road trip trivia quiz. Today's episode, day number 240 of the 365-day trivia road trip. All year, we have daily trivia quizzes, 20 questions up front, a question 21 tiebreaker at the end of the episode if you need to stick around for that. Thank you for watching, and good luck on today's quiz. Question number 1. This work contains a Spanish dance representing chocolate and an Arabian dance representing coffee, and it also contains a Waltz of the Snowflakes. In what popular ballet does Fritz break the title object, which was a gift from Drosselmeyer? The answer is the Nutcracker. Question number 2. In Shakespeare's play, Hamlet is a prince of this country. In real life, Hans Christian Andersen was from this country, and a statue of his Little Mermaid character can be found in what country's capital city? Looking for the country, not the capital city. All of those are talking about the country of Denmark. Question number 3. What is the name of the British philosopher whose ideas greatly influenced American colonists, namely that rulers derive their power only from the consent of the governed, and the doctrine that men naturally possess certain rights, the chief being life, liberty, and property? Life, liberty, and property was John Locke. Question number 4. One participates in legislation, alongside the other that consists of directly elected representatives of the people. The Bundesrat and the Bundestag are the two houses of parliament in what country? The answer is Germany. Question number 5. What word that means a large drawing room used for entertaining guests can be changed into another word that means a tavern of the Old West simply by adding a single vowel? A tavern in the Old West would be a saloon, so the word we're looking for is a salon. Question number 6. The 1st Regiment of U.S. Volunteer Cavalry distinguished itself in the battles of Las Guasimas and San Juan. What was the popular name of this regiment that was led by Teddy Roosevelt? That regiment was known as the Rough Riders. Question number 7. These accords gave Palestinians the right to self-government in Gaza. In 1993, Israel and the Palestine Liberation Organization signed a series of accords named for what city, the capital of Norway? The answer is Oslo. They were called the Oslo Accords. Question number 8. Derived from the name of the goddess of plants, flowers, and fertility in Roman mythology, what is the collective name for all of the different kinds of plants growing in a given region? All of the animals in a given region are known as the fauna, so the flora would be all of the plants. The answer is flora. Question number 9. First appearing in print in 1621, he was the subject of the first fairy tale published in English. What is the name of this diminutive boy whose adventures include being swallowed by a cow, tangling with giants, and becoming a favorite of King Arthur? Those are all stories about Little Tom Thumb. Question number 10. What was the last name of Gale, the American entrepreneur whose process for condensing milk offered the first way to preserve milk without refrigeration, and who made a fortune supplying that condensed milk to the Union Army? If you're familiar with modern milk companies, this is still one of them. I know you can buy it at Quick Trip. The answer is Borden. Her name was Gail Borden from the Borden Milk Company. Question number 11. What was the name of the 16th century Polish astronomer who advanced the theory that the Earth and all the other planets revolve around the Sun in individual orbits while spinning on their axis? Axes? Axes? Axis. We'll go with axis. This Polish astronomer, his name was Copernicus. Nicholas Copernicus. Question number 12. Richard Nixon's political career began to unravel when 5 men were caught trying to break into what Washington, D.C. hotel and office complex, the site of the Democratic National Committee headquarters? That scandal was known as the Watergate scandal because that hotel and office complex was called Watergate. Question number 13. What is the family of deep-sea cephalopod mollusks? The fictional vessel created by Jules Verne that appears in 2 of his novels, and the American nuclear submarine that all share the same name. What is that name? The name shared by all 3 is Nautilus. Question number 14. What distinctive and dramatic geological feature opened up approximately 65 million years ago and extends almost 3,000 miles from northern Syria down the eastern side of the African continent to central Mozambique? The answer is the Great Rift Valley. Question number 15. Due to this king's madness, which may have been caused by porphyria, his son ruled as Prince Regent from 1811 to 1820. What is the name and number of this English king, a member of the House of Hanover who began his reign in 1760? This mad king was George III. Question 16. The larvae are free swimming, but when they find a suitable hard surface, they glue themselves to it by means of a gland on their heads. What are these marine creatures that then secrete shell plates around their body which protect them, but leave them immobile for the rest of their lives? The answer is barnacles. Question number 17. In 2006, George Bush signed a proclamation designating some 140,000 square miles of ocean adjacent to what state as a national monument, thus creating the largest single conservation area in the history of the U.S.? We're looking for the state that touches the ocean. The answer is Hawaii. Question number 18. On Dia de los Muertos, or the Day of the Dead, representations of these objects called calaveras are placed on ofrendas as offerings. People may also paint their faces to resemble what type of objects? The answer is skulls. Question number 19. A painting by N.C. Wyeth depicts a bearded man returning home after a 20-year sleep, only to find his house in ruins and his wife gone. Who is this man, created by Washington Irving? The man of the 20-year nap is Rip Van Winkle. And question 20. What is the term for a joke exploiting the different possible meanings of a word that is illustrated in these examples? Like, if you don't pay your exorcist, you will get repossessed, or you'll be stuck with your debt if you can't budget. If you can't budget, get it? It's a pun. A pun is the play on word we're looking for. And that is it for today. Thank you for watching today's episode of Road TRIpVIA, and thank you to everybody who has started sending in trivia quizzes for the Quizlet Challenge. Everybody must have waited until that first weekend to start writing the quizzes, because last night, it was, Sunday night, I started getting some emails in, and people were just sending me 2 quizzes ready to go, and there were some good quizzes in there. There are excellent questions. I'm really looking forward to turning those quizzes into episodes and getting them posted. I think you guys are going to like them. And the first bundle of road trip kits is going out today, so I can't wait for you guys to get those. Here's question 21, though, the tiebreaker for today. Monday Night Football has become one of the longest-running primetime network series in history. It is also one of the highest rated and often ranks number 1 among male viewers. The New York Jets met the Cleveland Browns in the first ever Monday Night Football game on September 21st of what year? The first Monday Night Football was in 1970. Alright, that's it. Thank you for watching today's trivia. Make sure you check back tomorrow for day number 241 of the 365-day trivia road trip. See you then.